Hi everyone. It's been a while since I did this by myself and not with the other Strumpf. So I have to do the introduction now. I don't know how. Anyway, this is a league match. League A, season 77 between Xyrix and Koji. Oh, you're very welcome. I had time, so I'm here. Um, Koji has not had a great time so far this season. They got pummeled by J Nails. Xerix won his first match against Minion Pawn. So far, it seems like it's very much up and down. Like J Nails got Koji pretty good, but then got by Yorikamama in turn. So it's kind of going up and down a little bit. So we'll see how this one turns out. Xerix is a pretty fast player. Koji, I have not formed an opinion of about play speed so much, but as you can see, it's turn 4 already, and I haven't even checked out the kingdom yet. It's a Grotto kingdom, so presumably they opened. Yeah, Transmog Grotto makes sense. Yeah. Well, someone opened. Oh no, yeah, Transmog Grotto. Oh right. Okay. Um. Also, everyone has an artist. Um. And what is cheap? Nomads are cheap. Nomads obviously a thing to be trashed for benefit with transmog at some point if that's relevant. Power destroying nomads here, which might also be relevant. Other than that, I think you build your duration, draw, grotto deck, and grotto also like really helpful with artist. Um, and then there's kind emperor. I always um mix up kind emperor and great leader. Kind emperor is the one where you gain an action, I believe. We'll see because this is now it's active. So what are we gonna get? This could be a nomads. We don't have plus buy yet. Could also be a mystic. I could see like either things, but I think I don't know. Would probably go just have a bunch of nomads to be. I mean, you can also mill them. We went for mill. Interesting. And just going for province. So we ignore the nomads. That's I don't know. An interesting choice. I mean, maybe it's too difficult to build a double here. I don't know. It's a little bit too fast for me. Um, so I have a good grasp of that yet, but presumably thinking here about transmogging. I mean, I do. Transmogging the lucky coin. I think transmog nomads is pretty neat personally, but um Koji doesn't believe. Zerik's having a good hard think here. I mean, I would assume, but it is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Presumably, you are drawing your deck here now. Um, And having the tavern, having the transmog down now, you can get plus by easier. But yeah, for sure did not expect the province. Oh, we were thinking about the kind emperor, I see. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine about that province. It's definitely, I mean, to be fair, playing with Grotto um makes early greening more viable, I would say, because you can just like tuck it away, it turns into draw. But yeah, I do think we want. Oh, and misses. Okay, Koji misses their lucky coin. Um, although, oh, actually, Xyrix did not turn the lucky coin into nomads. Okay, so there we go. Oh, and I forgot cheap nomads also means obviously what Koji did here, trashing estate into nomads, which is pretty neat. And then you keep the lucky coin for potential duchies in the future. It would be nice to have more. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is great. I was thinking maybe get another transmog at some point so you always have transmogs there, but can't really deny double province if you can get it. So now it's a bit tricky for Xyrix because um yeah, I like that. It is very fast. Yeah, yeah. um did we not, what is that, the last card? Oh, that was the last card. I was like, how did you know this was a transmog? But that makes sense. Okay, so now we didn't have the money boost from nomads. Can't reach double. Let's see if Koji can do it again. Obviously, like another limitation here is that there are no villages, but as we can see, um, that is not a big impediment at all. 4, 9, 10. So that's in our double province right here. If we don't set aside, that is. Which I mean, it's kind of risky, but also what is Xerix gonna do, right? Xerix gonna resign. All right. So Koji gets points on the board, and we're off to the next game. Okay. No real fortress shenanigans as far as I can see here, which is always sad. Um, yeah, kind of sad here too. I mean, fortress, like nothing to be able to trash fortress to have fun with also means that probably Trickster is a good idea just because you can't, there's no trashing. Um, but also like I'm very partial to attacks, So naturally, that is where my mind goes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You don't have trashing, but you do have plus buy plus actions and draw and all that jazz. Here we go. Thank you, xyrix. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't it's I don't super have all that much to say about this kingdom, I don't think. Um so I haven't done solo commentary in so long. It's okay. I can do it. I'm fine. I will start talking about art at some point. Honestly, like just go double trickster. I condone it. Like that's go for it. Do it. I want to see it. As long as your opponent is missing trickster, just like spam them. And that was your window. This, if like the last buy would have been a trickster, you could just like journey here and then trick them again. It's, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It's like glitter is a fine card. It's absolutely fine. So we're mining Basilica points. I don't know about the fishmonger thing. Is it just to like get it out of the way for your get it out of the shuffle basically? Or like into the shuffle, I guess. Is it like you're getting it into the next shuffle, like out of this shuffle? I'm still upset that no second trickster was gained. I resent that. Xyrix is still mining the basilica. Which that's fine. You can oh no, gone. Okay. So now we have 5,000 fishmongers. Yeah, but the lead would have been better with a second trickster. Also, like with this many fishmongers, Seer would actually like you. I think this is all fine. This is all fine. They have their big plans that I'm sure are like very very good plans in my head. Um, I just because like this kingdom does not inspire me. I'm looking for Selena's and thank you. Okay, Koji, down with Koji. This is a farce. Look at this. Why? Like I hate it. I hate it for them. There's ugh. This is the joy of the Dominion. It's very sad. You can't even journey to save this. But I mean, also, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do a thing that I want them to do to immediately resign. At least I feel like they're both matched in like what do you call it, like temper. All right, look at this trail. Look how beautiful this trail is. Look how many cards you can combine this trail with. Ah, I love trail. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but It's it may have been a secret until now, but trail is amazing. And you can do so many great things with trail here. What? I don't think I've talked about it before. It can't be. I'm usually like keeping these like things like close to the chest, you know? Anyway, so um or Shantytown. Like he also despises Shantytown. I don't really talk about the cards that I do not like. I only talk about Trail. Anywho, other than Trail, obviously the big thing here is Joust. And there's also Mission. Mission could be good, right? Maybe. Oh, tide pools. Tide pools, yeah, I really glossed over tide pools, but that's obviously also nice with trail. So we have like the Treasurer's Chapel, Amulet Broker that are nice with trail, and then tide pools and catacombs um that are nice uh with discarding. And mm, so if you, yeah, trash the two estates, gain a trail here, maybe. Although I'm not sure about not having a broker and now not being able to hit 5 for another turn. I'm skeptical about that, but we shall see. What did xyrix open? If it wasn't a broker. Was that the tide pools? It was the tide pools. That's so strange. I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't just write tide pools off the way I do, but hmm. Now you have a 50. Well, I guess like you can just play the tide pools as xyrix, gain your joust. Ooh, lucky. Do you still play the tide pools? I mean, tide pools, of course, is also nice if you want to play with courtier, which I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, okay, now I've trashed my deck down. I'm gonna get the joust. That means I only have to get 2 more coins. That could be a coven, could be a courtier, obviously, could be a courtier, but with, hmm, I mean, maybe courtier is probably also nice with the rewards. I don't actually know what the rewards, but yeah, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot to put on Kingdom View. I'm like, I'm just not used to doing the recording and everything. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a broken record. We're good. Okay, what happened? A courtier. Fine. Yes. Wait, 2 turns happened? Oh my god. Okay. Mission? But why? Also, we don't have a joust yet. Much confused. I mean, either way is fine. I think like going about, wait, who got a road network? What is happening? And why? Xyrix. Oh, because of the mission turn. All right. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. Koji feels like, well, okay, it's difficult to say. It was like Koji feels like a turn behind, but Koji has a joust. So I don't think that's actually true. But it's like you don't really need a province if you don't have a joust. And you didn't actually, I think, it's tricky. I don't think there was like a right way or a right thing or a wrong thing to do here necessarily. And this is, I mean, obviously this is all fine. Um, they're basically, yeah, they're basically kojii again is um with a better draw would have been ahead here, but since they didn't find they didn't collide Joust and Province. Um Xyrix is ahead and now and gets first pick of the rewards, which is not trivial, but like that was really quick. That was, I mean, I I don't know. Maybe that was the thing to pull. Can't say. And since I forgot about mission, I thought Koji was now further behind than they actually are. Favors. Yeah. So get like a courser or a coronet. Coronet would also be pretty neat here. Down there is another gold. And we can province mission. Although we don't have more jousts. I think it's probably still good just to grab all the rewards that you can while you can. Or legionary, honestly, yeah. Yeah, province wasn't actually that important. Where's that joust? What again now? I'm still in favor of the cornet. Or the huge turnip. I mean, House Carlos, nice if you have type pools. Just because there's already a card in play. But yeah, I think between cornet and huge turnip, there isn't necessarily like a right thing. Although, I mean, huge turnip, obviously, this is your mission turn. You can't buy anything. So, um, huge turnip is a good investment in your upcoming turns. So, well, yeah, I mean, this makes sense, right? You use this for draw. Yeah, so that was correct. Now, well, surely Koji is going to mission again. Should Koji get a province? No. Hmm. Honestly, I didn't expect, like, I did not see the tide pools working so well and like beating broker. I mean, obviously, there's always the shuffles and everything, but that's definitely not what I would have expected. Well, we can get some more favors, set up our turn. Ooh, does xyrix have a hmm? So that's gonna be interesting. What do you discard as xyrix? Jocelyn Renown and just like turnip? Yeah, yeah, definitely hurt. Which is, I mean, that's the risk with typos, right? I mean, I know I just said, oh, the typos are working surprisingly well, and here, obviously, we see that maybe they don't. Maybe, yeah, call it a day. Okay. Well, that turn was saved for sure. I don't know. Don't, yeah, just province. Be happy with your life. Or that. Sure. That works. And just like I shouldn't have talked about it. Just like that it's falling apart. Hmm. Interesting. You can, yeah, just trash that gold, draw all of the cards. Amazing. I feel sort of vindicated. What's Xerx's way out? I feel like the trail would have been better just because you can just one trail is not going to get you far if there's discard attack and you have a card like tide pools. Um, I mean, it's not out of reach, but So we have enough buys. I don't know that we have enough gains. Um, enough money. I mean, if we draw a deck, like if we see the huge turnip, that's gonna help. We have to remember to keep. Okay, so like actions is a thing. We need the plus buy and the plus coins. I would just like play the type, like surely this is your last turn, so why not just play the type pools? I don't hmm. I don't know. I don't agree with this. I mean, I don't know if it would have been there, but I think I would have tried. Yeah, I don't okay. Okay. I mean, hmm. I'm confused by this, but it's fine. I don't need to understand. All right. Okay. So, half of the match is done. Let's go. It's the return of Fortress. We have pickpockets. We have a void. We have an inspiring relic, which yeah, Lynette, I'm with you. I would have liked to see the him go for it. Anywho, um okay. Obviously Koji had well, I can't say. Wait, why keep the second estate? Huh, interesting. Yeah, Tanuki Fortress, obviously. Replace Fortress, beautiful. Necro Fortress, beautiful. Fortress is kind of half a trail. So we like it. Um, Other than that, Menagerie, obviously always nice. And here, like, look at them pulling this off. I mean, I know there's a void, so that helps, but still, you still have like all of the coppers in these four cards. So this is really nice for xyrix. Yeah, and inspiring relic is sort of kind of disappointing because with a fortress, like once you get to play your relic, there's not really gonna be anything that you haven't, like any actions that you haven't played yet, but nothing much to be done about it. Other than that, obviously, being an attack, I'm in favor of acquiring a relic at some point, same as a replace. So I'll be championing whoever gets the first attack. Yep, I was gonna say we want more of the fortresses. Here we can start the apprenticing. But then, well, this courtyard could turn into a fortress. Um, that's what I would like to see right now. Well, fine. Or is it? I don't think it's fine. Yeah, but also obviously Tanuki Menagerie is nice if you have a village. So here, assuming we don't draw another copper, then we can activate Menagerie. What is Koji going to do? Stacking up on a second Tanuki. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. It's in the discard. I was like, why didn't you play the Tanuki? Because you couldn't. That's a pretty good reason for not playing a card if you can't play it in my book. Just get another fortress. Like you can't. You're gonna wanna play with replace. You can get the replace off the importer. Actually, maybe get the replace now and get the fortress off your importer. Maybe that way around. Well, fine. Oh, I forgot about the pickpocketses. They are also great menagerie enablers. Okay, time for a replace. Time for another fortress. Or like other things, obviously. Uh-huh. Is there a case to be made for something that is not fortress here? I don't think so, personally. Hmm. Xyrix disagrees. Hmm. I like it. Of course, I like it. Top deck a copper, Tanuki or courtyard into a fortress, as is right and proper. Buy a replace. Maybe. Hmm. I mean, town does have the benefit of not being a fortress that you can play as a village. But I don't I don't know. I believe in replace fortress, and that doesn't super necessitates towns, in my humble opinion, which is definitely humble in comparison to these two players. But yeah, I'm with Koji here. Unfortunately, even though xyrix gained the first attack. So going back on my word a little bit here. Unfortunately, we don't get to get around to the courtyard. Oh no, we do. Not the courtyard, the replace. But then, so we would if we wanted to. Oh, but yeah, I was like, yeah, obviously, okay. I thought, I don't know, for some reason, I did not think of just trashing the copper, which makes most of the sense. More fortress. Do it. Nice. Yeah, I like this. I would have maybe just gotten second replace, honestly. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't believe in it. I mean, I can see it.
Hey y'all, I'm new to this league thing, and it's fun to be in a Discord chat with y'all. Are you longtime players? Do y'all know the people playing this game, particular round?
Usually during commentary, other people who listen in are just muted, and you can ask your question on the server.
Cool. Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome. All right. What was happening? Oh, right in the chat. Yeah, obviously. Hmm. Y'all behave. um. Okay, what happened? Janelle is disappointed. Because shadow cards in hand. I see. Ooh. No, we can't have that. All right. Yes, so I forgot what your question was, but in general, so this is League A, so it's the top division in league. Um and they're playing, this is game 4 of their match. As you can see, they play pretty fast and pretty well. And we're just here to learn, and Jane else is here to check out the competition. And I am providing commentary to the best of my ability, which is low. But since no one else was there and I wanted to join me, that's all you got today. Sorry, not sorry. And I am rooting for the replace thing, but now I can see that xyrix has a replace as well. So I guess we'll just see who can put this thing together faster. And why not just copper into a state and start pestering your opponent? Which, to be fair, isn't super pestering anymore now that they have a replace as well, and they have 3 Tanukis tier 2. Whoa, Chainels, setting a good example for like being respectful. I don't know if plus buy is really that important. I mean, a good fortress trash game can only be topped by a good trail trash game, in my humble opinion. But this is, I'll make do with this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Okay, so we got the Tanukis out of the way, mining some gold. I don't know. I think if I were playing this, I think I would just be it would be one of these things where I'm like, I have a thing in mind that I want to do, but I don't really know the best way to get there, right? So I would just like hammer fortresses and then I would sit there with all of my fortresses, but like maybe I should have gotten um a Tanuki or two on the way. I mean, probably that obviously would have been my first 5, but I always have trouble like putting like the vision together in a sense. So I'm like we're still at 2 fortresses and I feel like this is wrong when we're probably like really fine. And now we can see um Zurich Zurich has this third Tanuki, so can potentially reach further. Now we'll see what Koji does. I mean, obviously Koji can get this Tanuki, but then Xyrix does have this additional village. So, oh, this is so lucky. Look at Koji activating Menagerie here. I mean, I assume it's lucky because there's like two other fortresses down there, right? And what else a replace. So this is not. Mm. And the goal, yeah. So that was basically it. Could have like estate or replace were the only other uniques, which I guess like makes it a almost 50-50 chance. But anyway, we do like to have the shuffle luck on our side. And now we have to Interesting. Do we not want to apprentice this fortress? I mean, I guess we don't have to. There's just provinces down there. But we're going to draw into the province. We're drawing into the provinces anyway. Okay, so why play your necromancer? Mason a fortress? Like, we don't have enough actions to play everything, do we? Like, what do you want to Mason? I'd rather play. Oh, is that how it works? I thought you had to get a card that was more expensive. Is it like it's not determined? It's not like remake. I swear I know how this game works. So you can get two more. You can get two more provinces, not three, but two more should. Two more are pretty good. Ooh, and the Tanuki. Well, hmm. Oh, this is nice. Well, I mean, this is leaving the door open for xyrix. I don't remember how many golds xyrix have. Xyrix has, but this is definitely leaving the door open. Yeah, I mean, it turns out that town. I mean, if it was a town or a fortress, I guess didn't super matter. But yeah, now things look pretty good for Xyrix. Assuming we have another thing that we can turn into a province. Which do we? I have lost count. I could look into the trash. There's 4 golds in the trash. Well, that means Xerix only has 1 gold left. And that was it. Wait. Okay. Well, fine. It wasn't it. Didn't Koji get a gold? Anyway, I'm the best commentator. All right. We are neck and neck. Receive tribute. I have yet to. Well, that's not super true. But receive tribute more often than not entirely not a thing that happens often. I would say not a thing that I buy often when it shows up. I mean, here, given there's rebuild, there's, well, improve doesn't activate in time, but with rebuild and wheelwright, it's conceivable to activate receive tribute here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super fond of this event. I'm very fond of monkey though, because of the googly-eyed monkey, which is the cutest thing ever, obviously. Um, it's like on the same level as Sparkle Pig, which is very important. The most important thing you could say about a card is if it makes for a cute emoji. Anywho, we have a board. We have it has monkey. We have Taskmaster, which is probably, I don't know, fine. We have Vineyard, we have draw and plus buy and plus actions. Like this is a fine kingdom. Lose your cities. I expect um what do I expect? Xyrix does not believe in monkey. It's unacceptable. I would expect us um to score on vineyards here just because um yeah, wheelwright kind of makes you print actions and yeah, that's all my thoughts on that. Oh, I wasn't reading chat. I don't know. I don't know about rebuild. I mean, I rarely know about rebuild. Rebuild is also a card I tend to ignore. So, I would tend to do that here. I mean, it might be nice to turn duchies into nobles, but that's kind of uh-huh. So Xerix is correcting here for the monkey denial, the early monkey denial. We're on my turn 6. What am I talking about? Um but yeah, so like getting a rebuild, just I don't know, the presence of nobles, I'm like, I don't know. We shall see. Oh, look at all the monkeys. Amazing. I mean, that's the other thing, right? Once you have nobles, that's would have me scared for mm, like too scared to use rebuild. I mean, you can just you name nobles, obviously, but and again, rebuild not being a card that I play with often, so I'm sure I underestimate it or just like overlook it and then don't see the use cases for it when those are there. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at those piles melting away. That is true. Well, you need your third wheel, right? I don't think you can get that here. Right? You don't have enough buys. Oh, now you do. Okay, I see it. Wine Merchant is pretty fun for Receive Tribute, I will say. But then what would be your cards? Wine Merchant, Rebuild, Cabin Boy. Well, you can. Oh, yeah, okay. Hmm, 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 hmm. Koji heard you. Koji was like, I can hear Janelle's. Having a good long think. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Cabin boy? A boy of the cabin? It's kind of confusing that the boy of the cabin is not inside a cabin on the art. It's more like a deck boy than a cabin boy. You can take the boy out of the cabin, but you can't take the cabin out of the boy. Cab and boy. Amazing. Well, thank you for clarifying that. So what's the plan for this rebuild now? Oh well, okay, we can wait for xyrix, I guess. Fine. Let's wait for xyrix to end his turn. I do like a monkey board, I will say. I forget, wheelwright can only get action cards, right? I mean, I hope for. We do. We do. And receive tribute. Wait, what happened to the improve? Did that was turned into a cabin boy? I assume it has to be. There's no other way. Okay. Um, was receive tribute interesting here? Surely it is, right? You get the rebuild, the nobles, and I don't know, an improve or a master of the tasks. Well, now the question is, can surely Koji has a win, right? You get the remaining wheelwrights. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This seems trivial. This seems trivial. I wonder, how could have. I don't think Xerix could have actually prevented this, could he? Like, not even with. Because he could have gotten a province, but then Koji couldn't gain a province. So, yeah, I don't know. Yep. That was waiting pretty long for xyrix's standards to resign there. Okay, so last game. What have we got? Desperation. And a wolf den. Changeling also something I never really, that doesn't really come up. It's true, it's true. I mean, that is, I was gonna say that is often expected. Uh, no, I'm just being silly. Um, that is, I would say like often expected in the higher divisions, that it's like a player one. But then I looked at the standings in your division and I saw that Kojii did not have a great time against you, J Nails. Then you did not have a great time against Yurika. So what do I know? Not much. Which, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll just have to wait for Yurika to close the cycle and win horribly to Koji. Anywho, what is happening here? Where are all these curses coming from? Oh, from the desperation. Of course. Wait, there's a trading post. But why? Uh-huh. It's a changeling factory. It's a changeling printer. Wow. We have condensed our deck. And just wanted to point out at this point in turn 7, Xyrix was at minus 21 points. It was a beautiful moment in time. That is now gone. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're back at 21. Okay. Mm, yes, this feels appropriate. Do we not feel 3 centuries is might be a little excessive? Not that I'm complaining. I know it might sound like I'm complaining. More? More? Mm, yeah, this is coming together very nicely for Xerix. And I would just build more, get more universities, get more bandit camps, just get all of them until you have the opportunity to trash your potion, which then trash your potion. I would like more bandit camps. feel like the problem with getting too many universities is maybe you don't get your turn off. Although, I mean, maybe I don't get 5 universities. Yeah, Kochi does feel behind. Well, I don't know. I I don't know. It's still like it's still not trivial to execute all of that, right? So, um I mean, I know I said that's what I expect high level Dominion play to be on average, but still I don't think it's a given ever, so and there certainly was some there's always um there's always like the shuffle, how the shuffles play out. Yeah. Oh, I'm super against fun thoughts. I hate fun thoughts. It's not on my watch. No fun. Actually, a friend of mine who's French Canadian and has been living in Germany for 10 years at this point. He has this, like, he had a calendar or whatever, um, and on his desk that said, "Fun fact about Germany: no fun in Germany. Go back to work." And I love it, and I love to quote it, and I'm sure I've told this, like everyone I know has heard the story at some point, but I love bringing it up. So no fun thoughts around here. Go back to work. Okay, what has been happening? Camps for bandits. More camps for bandits. Xyrix has 3 swashbucklers. What happened? Is 4 universities what happened? Well, it does. It does look pretty good for Xyrix. We're also down to -9 now. Beautiful. Okay, okay. Is it time to province? But is it time to province? I mean, could be for all I know. Where are those 3 sentries when we need them? Uh huh. Well, uh, that's the question now, right? It's like, do you have 2 curses left? Yes. So, I don't know. Ooh. I mean, that sure is a way to deal with those curses. Getting another unique and turning it into the changeling. Hmm. Well, now, is this gonna be a win for Xyrix? I haven't really kept track of the money, but surely this is gonna win, right? Xerx has 5, well, at least 4 universities. So that's another 2, and then we should have, or do we have enough? I don't actually know. We need 22 money. Do we have the draw? Whoa. What? Oh, right. I forgot about the curse. Huh. Silly. Okay. So, that was our match. Congrats to both players for playing like blowing minds as usual, especially my mind. Um, and I like fast players. That's commentary is great. Thank you. um, and yeah, make sure to follow the other matches. And I'll talk to you soon, probably, hopefully, with the other half. And have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.